He painted the sun every day until the rain came and showed him what he'd been missing all along. There was once a painter who loved the sun. Every morning he'd set up his easel on the same hill, watching the light spill across the fields. He painted warmth, brightness, life, every color that joy could hold. And people loved his work. They said, "His paintings make me feel alive." But one day, the sky turned gray. Rain began to fall, soft, steady, endless. The painter frowned. He waited for the sun to return, but the clouds stayed for days. So he stopped painting. He sat by the window, brush in hand, staring at the empty canvas. He told himself, "The world has no color without the sun." But outside, the rain whispered against the glass, a rhythm of its own. It wasn't bright, it wasn't loud, it was gentle. Still, he didn't paint. Not yet. He didn't know how to capture something that felt so quiet. One morning, while walking through the wet streets, he saw a child playing in the puddles, spinning, laughing, face lifted to the sky. She wasn't afraid of the rain. She was dancing with it. He watched her splash water onto her clothes, her shoes, her hair, and for the first time, he noticed how the light bent through the raindrops. The whole world shimmered, not in gold, but in silver and blue. The rain had color. He just hadn't looked closely enough. That night, he went back to his studio. He mixed his paints again, soft grays, muted greens, a hint of blue. He painted the child, the puddles, the sky. But as his brush moved, something inside him shifted too. Each stroke felt calmer, slower, deeper. For the first time, he wasn't chasing the light, he was listening to it. And when he finished, the painting glowed, not with sunlight, but with something quieter, something true. A week later, the sun finally returned. The village came to see his new work. They expected another burst of gold, but instead, they found rain. Some frowned, some smiled softly. One old woman said, "It feels like peace." The painter realized then, the rain hadn't taken the color from the world, it had taught him to see it differently. Years later, his most famous painting wasn't the morning sun. It was the rain that taught me. Because beauty isn't only in the brightness. Sometimes it's in the quiet, the gray, the waiting. He painted the sun his whole life until the rain taught him how to feel. Whispers before sleep. Quiet lessons for gentle hearts.